I just went live, Mikey. Yeah, fuck that steak sandwich. I'm never bringing that shit home again. Ever, bro. Ugh. Ugh. So disgusting. Hold on, Yimmer. Be right back.
Stream every day, out twice a month. And we get hella people from work to follow us. Everybody that follow and follow. You gotta post up this every day on your own TikTok story. Yeah. All that. A lot of people say you gotta post like like during a certain time, like at hours.
Alright, let's fucking do this. Probably should have got a different team.
Welcome everybody, and we are fired up for another another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today
on YouTube?
can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown.
Yeah, I ain't trying to like do it multiple times a day on Twitch.
That makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway.
Put on that motherfucking jacket, dude. God damn.
Coming out with it, it's Wilson. Rolling the dice to bring it up.
Oh, this defense is trash. Bryson, you do not be killing me on the game, boy. Bryson, I be streaming on fucking Twitch now, bruh. Gotta follow my Twitch. That's what I be on every day. I be streaming on Twitch every single fucking day, man.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so we can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little.
I'm gonna put that bitch.
Stay balanced.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Flagway.
Fuck DJ.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
I tell you what,
I'm gonna just type the name right here, right
and
now.
seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone, and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know
That's
if you
my
want to
Twitch.
even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Come on.
They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Gators send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Burden.
Damn.
Down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Let's fucking go.
The offense set for a 1st down play. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8
He shouldn't
coming
have got
up.
that.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2
What the
yards
fuck
on
is
that
the
last
fan
one. They
facing?
need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going for it all.
Oh!
And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
That might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it
God
away.
damn. I had to get that motherfucking shit off.
Drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Grabs it in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Missouri wants to go fast.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs in this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets open down the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn up field to use his speed.
Bryson, what you been on?
Tigers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Looking to throw it again. Steps away. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Touchdown! Touchdown, blue! Touchdown, blue! Touchdown, blue! Blue Tigers! Blue Tigers! Blue, blue, blue! Say it with me, Tim. Man, do! Man, do! Fuck that. Fuck you.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work.
Uh-oh.
Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too
Watch the
predictable
Jets.
that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David,
break it.
Puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Flagway. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
You did that. I ain't gonna lie. You did that. You said you did.
Well, on defense, they know that
That's what we love, man. That's what we love.
Keep their secondary players in a position.
Morale is down
to
over
make
there.
These types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
What the fuck, son?
Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking for a huge play.
Oh my God, I knew it.
Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter.
Bro, how the fuck is this shit still facing me? Turn that way. This shit sliding? It is. God damn. I'm like, how the fuck I've been cold this whole time? Fuck. Come on.
Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch.
What the fuck?
Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Gators are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Bagway. Fires to the tight end. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Off play action. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on third down.
Come on, pick that ball off.
He threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Fires to the end
No
zone.
way.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
How the
Gators.
fuck? It was a fucking fail. I'm mad about this shit. Stupid ass shit.
Splits those uprights right in half. Precise,
Oh.
relentless execution
We're
on
dead.
that
We're just
13-play
gonna keep his
scoring
fucking
drive.
foot on his neck.
And they finish
He's
it up with
defeated.
a 3-yard scoring toss. All tied up and just about set
They're
to kick it
defeated.
away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer. But you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level, getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
That
What?
pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wide out in motion. He's going to pass. Throws to the wide out. Finds a man by himself. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. They're trying to get to it.
Oh my God.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To the air, it's Cook. Coming after him.
No way.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Quarterback will audible. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot now, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of
bullshit.
Down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Red pass.
Fails, bro. Fails.
Open space at the 25. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
They'll throw it on first down. Going to try to get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
From the gun, looking for a man. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Stumbled to the ground. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Pressure coming. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. And the Gators will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think again, if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Missouri gets to the line quickly. Running back searching for a hole. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football. You can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, with some information you gathered, maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Scanning the field, it's Cook. Feeling some heat.
Oh my God, he won't throw the ball.
Tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense, because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. This offense, not good enough.
I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. Pocket starts to collapse.
Look at
And
these
the
guys,
incomplete
bro.
pass, they roll the dice.
Pretty tough,
Snake
boy.
eyes.
I love that shit.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, Dave, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. Buys a little time.
Oh.
And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
On fourth down, looking for the completion.
He better have dropped that bitch ass shit. Good defense, boy.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive. He's not able to come up with it.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, and they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Dropping back, it's Cook. He wants to take the
Oh my God, Luther Vandross.
Straight at the 15. Touchdown. And that one will put him up here.
Come on.
Sometimes
Burden.
it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got
Beef
that
a
guy,
burden.
you put him in the slot, and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Slips through the line. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He'll start this drive firing. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Swings it out to the back. They make the stop, but not before they do their
Fucking
work up
controller
top to pick up
died.
a first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. Third down and 2. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Got the back over the middle. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Trying to find his man on first down. They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Love that.
That's why they dialed up the screen, but it did not fool the defense. Great job defending the screen, setting up four.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Bum! Drop that shit, fuck, nigga.
On fourth down, and man, did they need to keep
Real
that
fucking
drive
shoulder
going.
down here, nigga.
Some people won't like that, but I like
I don't know what y'all doing over there. Swamp. You lay fucking body down over here in Missouri. Boo!
I'm going to need my defense to be
White boy.
aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the fourth quarter to get me the football back.
Oh, I knew it was gonna
Someone
be a
moved a
fucking
little bit
flag.
early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
Back to throw, it's Cook. Looking down the middle.
Come
That's
on
a
now.
connection. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll keep it on the ground. Got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. Timeout called there by the conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quarterback checking off. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Uh-oh.
Over the middle. It's Burden. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when
Go
that
Noel.
guy's gonna break. You
Go
know he's a
Noel.
stud.
Can anyone catch it? Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
I think one of the hardest places to
This
move
would
the
all
field
would not be possible.
right outside that fringe area.
Come on now.
the
Without
offense
you,
has to
Noel.
skip that area because it was a great job by this running back
What he said, G.
making something-
O. T. G. O. T.
And you know, late in the games, offenses when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
That's my new
Kickoff team is on the
celebration.
field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
Belly.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute this points on them.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. It's complete. A huge pickup. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
To the air on first down. Trying to get to it.
Oh no.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. All wide outs, no backs. Dropping back, it's Lagway. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He finds his man. And into the end zone. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to throw. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Drop that shit, weak ass bitch.
Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Watch that.
They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if
that's what we do, man. That's the drill. Huh?
And they do.
How would I ever do that to you, Yim Dim? I'm not real. I'm gonna beat you. I told you. I called you out and I told you I was gonna do you. I'm gonna show you how real I am. Actually, I'll give you one chance. Oh, I didn't fumble right there. Huh. Now, chat. That's fine. Huh. Who going to bed? I'm not going to bed. Because guess what, chat? This is how real we are. Yim Dim. Yim Dim. Yim Dim, Yim Dim. I told you, Yimmer. Yim Dim, Yim. Yim. Yim Dim. Slim Dim, Yim. Yimmy. Oh no, I'm not gonna be that guy. Cause if I do it again, oh, I own you, nigga. No, it's not actually, because I knew this was gonna happen. That's why I called you out the way I did. I came at you aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, Yim Dim? Oh, it doesn't feel good, does it? It doesn't feel good, Yim. This ain't Madden, nigga. Nope. What, you want to play again? Oh, is that what you want? I'm not getting off. I'm not that type of nigga, Yim Dim. I play the game all night, and I'm off tomorrow, nigga. I don't got no reason to get off. Yeah, I say that. Go take a shit or something real quick.
Marvin. Safety kid. Oh, he don't play this week. Good at 18 minutes. How many hours you be having a week? No way, man. You work? You weren't even talking to me. Oh,
holy shit.
I don't remember. Oh, how many hours you be getting a week?
Man, you better get somebody else, bro.
Niggas like on the flutter. That's what you're talking about?
It's just like, damn, we're gonna sit at the 85 overall. Yeah, I don't even know why I give a fuck. I don't even know why I give a fuck. I don't. How the fuck do you do this shit? How you switch the stadium, Yammer? He doesn't know what to think right now. I know you do. I want you to. Yeah. I haven't played you. I haven't even played you on this. I haven't even played you on this. When did I play you on this? I played you once. Yeah. I don't know how to play.
Who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown? Today,
I don't. This shit has been deleted.
SEC showdown. As we'll see,
Just download this shit from my home
taking
button.
on the 10th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
You can play first day on 26. I don't care. Prince beat you? Was.
Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins.
Oh.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Go, Gators.
On first down, here comes this offense.
What's up, brother? Shout out from Hawaii. What up, Chris?
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
What's happening with you, bro?
That is a
Damn, we in Hawaii. That's
avoidable
crazy
penalty.
as
The
fuck.
quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro, I usually don't stream on here. I usually stream on Twitch. I commented on Twitch and chat already.
Wide receiver shows motion.
Where you from? Florida.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds his big tight end.
They just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. Those are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field and make plays for them.
Give to the single back. The Gators will move the sticks. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from from the 26.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. It just caused so many problems for the defenses we face. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. To the air, it's Lagway. Moving away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Oh my God,
On
he's
the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Off the play fake.
Oh my
And he was
God.
hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
The throw to the outside is complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
That's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Got his man in the middle. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Oh yeah, I'm
Finally get him on the ground with a big running play move to
Go
change
for
for
it.
the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight
What
end.
the fuck?
That's 20. He's got space. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Oh my God, I'm telling you, bro. Oh, he fumbled. I don't lie.
Defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back.
I don't lie.
These wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them.
But I don't lie,
Make it
Yingy.
happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing it down and funneling the football in the right
Tell you,
direction.
Mikey,
Defense swarmed did a good job getting
ball
the football.
don't
Caused the
lie.
wide receiver.
I was supposed to pick that. Then what happened?
Here's
He
this
fumbled.
offense with a fresh set of downs.
I lied. I lied.
Power football with the run. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to it. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Reed.
Let's
Get
go.
it on the screen.
All you gotta do is get it off.
And they give him
All you
enough
gotta
for
do
the
is slide
first
in.
down. They'll move the
She
chains,
gonna let it
and
slide
let's see if
through.
they can snap it one more time here in the first.
Moving them bodies. Moving them bodies. Moving on Molly. Let's go.
The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Dialing up the 2nd down pass play.
I don't know what. I'll
Fires in
do
the
that
traffic,
down
and
that shit.
intercepted.
Should do it to
Trying
the
to
other
take it back.
person.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position. They don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Now the play fake. Looking for the score. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're lining up to boot it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball. Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Bill.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to go up top on first down. That's it.
Oh, that weak ass throw.
Going the other way, and he's got room.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback.
Terrible
Two
fucking
interceptions
throw.
already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. It's tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last one.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Fights off a defender. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just chews up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gator.
Fuck.
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moss. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, but they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Looking to pass. It's Reed. A little screen to the running back. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Finds him out of the backfield. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Watson. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oftentimes defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Motion from the offense. Back to throw, it's Reed. He'll take the deep shot. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Oh, man. Quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there and gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Just drives it between the uprights. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. Coming out with it, it's Moss. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at 14. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Oh my God.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
I think the quarterback's got to do a better job with his eyes, guys. He's already been picked off twice in this game, and that one got swatted away. He's telegraphing where he's throwing the football, and it's making life really hard on him.
This offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, it's Reed. They're trying to get to it. Fires to the big fella. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. First and 10 coming up. The give to the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
And the Aggies are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
What the fuck just happened?
It wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful in making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
He's looking for a man on second down. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Aggie. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic as they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their hands.
On second down, looking again to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Quick strike complete. And he is run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Short coming here right from the midfield stripe. He'll do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
He's looking to throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the move at the 30. Oh, look out. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll put the tight end in motion. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second.
What?
Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Moss. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And those outside linebackers nowadays are so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Snagged on the outside. It's Watson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier in bounds.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Reed. He's taking the shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You've got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
On on 4th down. They're taking to the air. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, my God.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game. The defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Coming after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Moss. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They think there's room to run to the right here. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. After run, now throw. Gonna take a shot. And he pulls it in at the 15. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. so it's an 80-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. The handoff to Johnson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got a chance. He has brought down the man. What a job to find some running room and move the chains. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team.
GG. GG.
Going and come up with
1-1.
Just got outplayed, Jason. There were moments in this
1-1.
game. There were plays to be had, plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to do.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse
Not really.
Robert,
Do that tomorrow. Alright. Yes, sir.